Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar. It's time for another episode of Raid Shadow Legends. And I've got something big to show you because guess what's gonna happen today? It's gonna be something big. We are going to make history in the making. And Shieldguard will finally reach 6-star. Yep. Yes, sorry. And there you have it. Shieldguard reaches rank 6, finally, after all that farming. Oh my god, all that auto farming. Oy. Oh, that was anticlimactic as hell. Anyway, we will be farming for her later. Diabolist as well. It all went into torment. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Damn it. Well then, we're going to give him for a bit of a spin because he hasn't had his skills fully booked either. Not to mention, there's a lot more food that has to be leveled with him. And I did enough auto farming. We're going to do the real deal. Because he's not food. Since he's not food, I mean, I was thinking of auto farming good old but yeah, we're going to be giving him some levels. Because he's the very first of his kind. He is the very first ever rank 6 shield guard I have that has 3 ascensions on it. The very first of his kind. Yeah. Was this easy to do? Hell no. Am I proud that I did it? Hell yes. Because I have been looking to make a rank 6 shield guard for a lot of content for a long time to come. Granted, he's still going to need levels, improvement, better gear, etc., etc. But the fact that I got that under control but yeah, I fully ranked up my uncommon. They didn't even mention it, but yeah. People got banned from the chat. But yes, it's the very first of his kind. The rank 6 shield guard. Granted, his gear is not that good, but he's still doing his job. And we're still getting a boatload of points because good old right now I'm just trying to deal with all these little uncommons. There's way too many of them. But now that I've got Shieldguard to 6-star, we just need to start leveling him again. Making him fight his kin. And get copies of him. And then with that, we can finally create this solo monster that he's known for. It's finally doable. Granted, he doesn't have the best gear on, so I may end up getting better gear for him to do this. At least he's there. He's in the right rank to get there. At least he's there now. Thought I'd level some other little crappy champs. Champs even crappier than him as a base. As a baseline. Like, he's still a good... Like, he's a good champ. Like, for an uncommon, he's a god. But, like... These commons don't even have a chance of being like him. That's the thing that sucks. The very first of his kind, though. Shieldguard finally made it. Does it even mention that I did it? No, it just talks about the shield. Yes, sorry. It is done. Reaches rank 6 and fully ascends. Now, once he reaches level 60, which will be a while, for obvious reasons, should be pretty interesting. Will I get him to 60 straight away? Probably not. Is he kind of cool? Yes. He's quite resistant to debuffs even now, and we haven't even gotten to the break point. But yeah, I finally did it. It has been done. Now, is he ready? Not quite. He does need some improvement. But the fact that I got him to rank 6 is pretty good. Now, I'm not going to use him yet because I want to beef up his levels and his gear and potentially find better gear for him. Because now that I've got him rank 6, the real power climb begins. Because he has to get to that point where he's got good enough gear that he is immediately a problem. That's the real crux of the matter here. I don't know why this Gallic is hitting so hard, but sure. Sure, game. Well, I blocked your debuff. Okay, got him. Got him, coach. But yeah, eventually I'll put the Shieldguard on my team instead of the Katoon. For a while, as I want to try it. That's either a Corpse Collector or a Narma the Returned. Right. Probably gonna die here, but again, I gotta finish the daily. Gotta finish that daily. As unfortunately, I was farming that entire time with auto farming and you name it to get him there. Because this account's slow at farming. That's why you see so many 50s in this bracket. Is because it's actually relatively difficult to get 60s. And even if you get a rank 6, you're not going to get it to 60 straight away. So that's part of the problem. And so now the race for leveling up Armiger begins. Well, Armiger and her and Ninja at Haikatoon. Those are going to be the focuses. I'm just glad that I finally got Shieldguard. This is the first of his kind. Literally. This is the first of his kind on any account. This is the first time I ever actually bothered. And it took me a lot of effort. And I was like, let's do this during the early game. When he's still really, really strong and relevant. Although he is relevant mid to late, depending on the gear. Because believe this or not, Shieldguard is actually kind of strong. He's strong. I've just never bothered to build him out. Like, get him to 6 and everything. Like, I never bothered. He's one of the only uncommons that anyone bothers to build out, and there's a reason for it. is because he's relatively powerful. And he can cleanse himself, and he can do damage. And the better his gear, the better he does it. Also, whether he's booked up or not, but it's not that hard to book him. So, we're going to level his gear up. Go. This may take a while. There we go. Full 16 gear. Defense is probably better. Defense good. I say this because he needs defense to do his damage. I mean, it's not the best quality gear, but this account's not going to have the best quality gear. It's just not. So we're not going to see the full extent of what Shieldguard can do, but he's decent. Especially now that he's 60, or rank 6, not 60 yet, but 6 star. And then I can get him the better gear. And then he can kick butt. He can also wear his banner, which I'll be upgrading later as well. His stuff has gone up. He's got more defense now, more hit points. So he should be able to do some stuff. Now, he's not good in Clan Boss, but he's good everywhere else. And we're going to be putting some food with him. I will be leveling the hell out of him later, but yeah, he is finally reached 6 star. Yeah, they didn't even announce it because they're like, they don't announce uncommons, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, they only ever announce rares and above. Still, I'm happy about them. Because I always wanted to have them at 6 star. Because I never bothered to build them out. But I still haven't built them out truly properly. But I'm just going to have to cope with the gear he has right now. And later I have to get him to 60 and take his banner up. You know. You know. Boom, boom, boom. Get that done. Monthly. Alrighty then. Yes, sir. I was also watching some Silent Hill. Very weird game. Very scary game. But it has a long wind up, so you might not be scared by it until you get into it. And then it starts to... It's like that weird... Well, it's not that way. It starts off really foggy, and then it gets creepy. It takes a while. It's a bit of a wind up. It really is. And you have to stick around to see the wind up. Now... Let's see, what do we got? Okay, we did that. Where am I in terms of the other thingy? Okay, he's definitely gone higher, the rank 1. I mean, I'm not gonna get that high. Let's be realistic here. Who do I need more? Oh, yes. I needed to improve some skills. So I'm going to be improving War Maiden skills. Yeah. So where are we at in terms of... Okay. All right, we have something with that. So where do we need copies of the most? It's not War Maiden. What about you? No, not you. Alright, so we finished doing War Maiden and that. Those are the 2 Omega farmable ones in the top echelons, except for you, which I also did. So, yeah. Yeah, we're not promoting her again tonight. We can do it manual. I did a bunch of auto farming just to help that account because I felt bad about that account. And that was what the problem was. Then we're going to do some dragon. Because this account's more suited to it. The other one, like Shieldguard, although rank 6 and a good champion, he still needs better gear and more help. As maniacal as that sounds. We will be climbing the Doom Tower soon. And I will be leveling her outside of the tournament thing. I mean, I could have leveled her to 60, but I wanted to get the 6-star shield guard out of the way. I wanted to get that out of the way. I mean, I worked very hard to get him there, and I'm still exploring the full depths of what Shieldguard can do because I don't have the gear necessary, really. Like, I need some very high defense gear to really reap. The reason I say high defense is because Shieldguard's based on defense. As maniacal as that is. So yeah, we're going to get good old Odachi to 40. And then we're going to promote afterwards. We're not getting this done tonight, though. We are not going to take her to 60 tonight. Because it's already past 2 a.m. and I really have to go to sleep. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be back. Like and subscribe. I will continue to put effort in, and it does not mean that I didn't put a titan amount of effort into making this, because I did, and I'm still going to explore more, because I want to see Shieldguard do a bunch of crazy stuff, but again, it's going to require crazy gear, it's probably going to require him to be 60, etc. But I can see it. I can see it now. I can see it. The thing is, he does take 6-star, I believe, to really bring out what he can do. And he also requires good gear. But once he gets there, yeah, he's intimidating. And yeah, you got block revived. It's a bit of a bummer. Just a bit. Got periled. Okay, got him. Good. We can ascend him. Eventually, this guy is actually going to hit really hard and be like a solo carry. Believe it or not. Granted, that's going to take a while, and I'm going to have to farm it tomorrow when the tournament's over. But yeah. I'm doing this specifically because I know I can't get her to 60 tonight because I put a lot of effort into farming Shieldguard for that account, because that account seriously needs help. But sometimes you have to try to figure out what you're going to do, what compromises you're going to make, etc. And this one, I want to do this, finish up Tag Arena so that later I can do more of the tokens and make sure that I get all the fragments to get Drexthar on this account, because Drex would be a crowning gem for this account. Easy, no. Crowning gem, yes. Now, although I would upgrade a Shieldguard on this account, that's not really the mission of this account. I mean, I will eventually maybe, but for now, there's a whole bunch of other crazier things to level up that have bigger purposes. Like, Armiger has a very unique purpose on this account. And that's why I'm upgrading the hell out of Armiger. That's why. Because, like, on here, I will be. The reason for it is, okay. Now, I would have... Whoa. I would have, yeah, this guy is actually kind of nasty. Not gonna lie. I'm actually afraid of him. Because he's an actual problem. He is a real problem. Yeah. This guy is a real problem. Yeah. This guy is a very serious problem. I don't know why everyone thinks he's not a problem. Oh boy. Like, holy crap. Like, this guy is literally running through my team. It's insane. He might even do it, too. That's the crazy thing. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not even joking. Sometimes these champs, you literally don't think the guy's gonna cause mass hell. And he does. Okay, at least we got your anti-heal here. Yeah, we got your death warrant there. That time, you thought, but that time we actually cornered you. But yeah. Yeah, that's the power of that champ, veteran. You don't see him much, but he can do some mighty nasty stuff. But yeah, I do not... Oh no, not the unkillable buff. Come on, man. Granted, I could strip it off, probably. But yeah, that also shows you how unwell geared my champs are. In some regards, if I had better gear, I'd probably win versus that guy. If I'm honest, I think that is also a show of that. Because I don't think, if I had top tier gear, I don't think that guy would actually have managed to win. He would have lost. Because the truth of the matter is, the only person on my team that is not 60 is the Madame Ceres. That's it. Does he have like avenging gear? I'm pretty sure he does. Man, he has a lot of resist. This could be very annoying. I cannot land a debuff on him. This is very bad. He's like almost invincible to debuffs. That sucks. Especially healing reduction. Which also sucks. But I think we'll be able to kill him regardless. Okay. Okay. Put a defensive setup in here. Got him. All right. I don't know. I just want to make sure the arena thing was done. All right. We didn't do clan boss. So we should do some clan boss. Because we almost forgot about the termite, eh? Because yeah, I do not see me getting, you know, more progress on that other thing. I do not see it. Get that going. What's funny about this version of the boss is how little 1.5 mil is on it compared to the regular. I mean, compared to the easy one. The easy one, 1.5 mil, would be a much bigger chunk of its health. Here, it's like, yeah, it's some of its health. There we go. Get that going. There we go. Let's see. How much poison and burn do we need for this sucker? A lot, I assume. I assume a lot. Now, it's not a coincidence that Taragi is on this team either, because Taragi is very powerful. Getting that attack down is always really good, because it allows us to get the poisons up and continue the fight. Which, believe this or not, continuing the fight is usually one of the biggest ways to get damage on it, besides obviously certain strange mechanics like Reflect. Reflect is really good versus the Termite. Like if you have an ability, like he has the Reflect, that helps, but there's also weird, funky Reflect mechanics involving HP burn. Specifically, Geomancer is the most notorious one. That's where setups of Clan Boss really shine. That going. It does not mean that I don't have to upgrade a bunch of 40s in this account. I do. That's the grim truth of the matter. I do. Okay, that decreased attack's pretty good. Because that'll maybe make it possible to keep going on this fight. The more he lands that decreased attack, the better this fight goes, typically. Because the decreased attack is a very strong debuff versus the Clan Boss. Like, very strong. I mean, HP burn's pretty strong too, but you gotta remember that while HP burn is strong, decrease attack is almost as strong in a way, because it allows you to keep fighting him and doing damage per turn. Well, that's why decrease attack is big to land on this boss. Because yeah, if we keep the decrease attack on and keep sustaining the fight, we can make the Clan Boss fight go on for a very long time. Taragi also reflects the damage. So that we can get to the higher numbers. Like 10 mil. It's a pretty good run. I'll take this run any day. I'll take this run any day. Yeah, keeping that decreased attack on there is big. Ooh, he is taking a beating. Definitely taking a beating. Yeah, I'm gonna go just for this for safety reasons. Oof. Ooh, we got 12 mil. That's not bad at all for a non-easy clan boss. For non-easy, that's legit. For non-easy, 11.9 mil is not bad. Nearly 12 mil. 6 mil from Kale alone. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty bloody good. Let's just do it. I need to do some more Dragon's Lair. I mean, nah, I can't do it tonight. There's limits. There is limits to how much progress I can make. And now that he's 6-star, the main problem with Shieldguard is now the gear and stuff. Because in order for him to really shine, he needs very high defense. Because the higher the defense, the harder he is to kill, but also the harder he hits. So it's a paradox. Ow. Sucker hurts. Granted, I've seen him hurt more in Arena. So I would not be entirely surprised. I mean, I would keep hyper leveling, but it's so hard to do that. You know, one of the most efficient ways the poison gets on him is if you can deflect his own poisons. Because he puts a lot of poisons on you, this dragon. Not a bad dragon run, though. Not bad. Got him. Ooh, that was a 6-star piece of gear. That was juicy. That was real juicy. Now that he's got to that, gotta deal with that. Just gonna put those 3 in and see how fast I can do it with auto, like I did the other one. Because again, these suckers, in order to get their stars and stripes, they're gonna have to get levels quick. They're gonna have to get levels ultra quick. And this is one way to do it. Because I'm trying to give these things the best levels I can wangle here. Trying to give them some quality levelage. There we go. Try to get him to level 30 because I need to get a 4 out of it. Because I need to make a bunch of 4s. Because I can't have the same problem with the level 40 stacking up as the other account. That has to stop. This has to stop. I don't want to repeat. I do not want to repeat. That's what I'm trying to do. And I can do this a really long time normally, but I already did this to try to improve Shieldguard. So I'm doing it auto because it's very tedious to not do it auto, and it's probably going to take longer. And I don't need this to take longer for now. I really don't. I mean, if I really wanted to go hardcore tonight, I'd do it, but the thing I did hardcore was the there's some other stuff I did hardcore. Alright, so we're gonna get out. And finally, this one. Yep. As the champ training tourney comes to a close. Now, wait, did I complete the daily? Need to investigate. Okay, we did it. Because I'm serious about daily quests. I'm very serious on that note. Okay, first things first, and I know this is going to sound dumb, but I need to stop the 40s. The 40s needs to stop. Who do I want to promote out of that category? You know, this is going to sound stupid, But there is someone in the 40 category that I need to promote. And it won't be instantly obvious why. But this champion is actually hella powerful against certain bosses. Like, really potent. But we have a problem, you see. Okay, first things first. We need to start to break down some of this food. Because we've got way too much of this food lying around. And I've got to break it down. Gotta break it down, boys. Okay. This is gonna sound stupid. But I'm promoting Mausoleum Mage. I'm actually bothering to promote Mausoleum Mage. Because he is one of the best cleansers I have, even better than Sepulture. Mausoleum Mage is top tier. Super top tier. I would not be surprised if I 6-starred him just for Nether Spider. That's right. No, you're not hallucinating things. You need to understand. Mausoleum Mage is extremely powerful. That's what you need to understand. Before you think that I was a fool for promoting Mausoleum Mage, think again. Because I dare you to think that. Because there is a truth that a lot of people don't understand about Mausoleum Mage. Now, Skull Crown is a bit of a tricky one. So what we're going to do to cheese Skull Crown how are we going to cheese? Let's try this. Yes, the triple provoke on taunt. Yes. The triple provoke on taunt. Yeah. You may be strong, but I've got methods against you. You know how there was like a triple provoke on taunt? Or not, like the triple on taunt? That's the triple provoke. They're all going to get provoked. Boom. But yeah, before you think, oh, Bapersmith, why did you promote the Mausoleum mage? You're dumb. You're about to see later on why I did such a thing. Please tell me that I'm not the bottom of the clan thing, Majigger. Okay, I'm not. Thank God. I won't be able to get the Vlad thing on this account, but obviously this account doesn't need it, and I can't stay up any later anyway. But I promoted Mausoleum Mage for a reason.